You're watching CNC3.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News here on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network. I am Bhavita Gopalchan. Thank you so much for joining us. Top of the news at this time. One man is currently in police custody following a maxi taxi robbery along the Priority bus route yesterday. While no charges have as yet been laid, officers have said investigations are continuing and they expect more arrests soon. Let's take a look at the incident, which has been shared on social media and has drawn outrage and condemnation from members of the public. Now to this, a 32-year-old Sanwan woman died after the vehicle she was in went over a cliff along the North Coast Road yesterday afternoon. Police reported that Natalia Noel was traveling in a caravan along the North Coast Road when a tree fell, causing the 73-year-old driver to swerve off the roadway. According to police, the vehicle went over the cliff and struck a tree approximately 60 feet below the road. The occupants of the vehicle were taken to hospital where Noel died. Doctors said she suffered a cardiac arrest. A Venezuelan national has been formally charged with the murder of 64-year-old Franklin Zhu. Zhu was found dead at his Bacalat home on September 14th with a wound to his head. Police also noted signs of a robbery. The suspect's arrest occurred on the same day of the murder after he was apprehended during a fight at Storby. During this initial arrest, he was found to be in possession of a firearm. Now, he misled investigators by providing the fake name Roger Alexander, the name of the current Minister of Homeland Security. At the time, officers did not connect him to Zhu's murder. The man has refused to disclose his correct name, and authorities are still working to confirm his true identity. He appeared before Master Franklin today and was remanded into custody. The matter has been adjourned until July 30th next year for a status hearing. Well, the Environmental Management Authority is reminding fat promoters that they are still required to comply with the noise pollution control rules, including on corporate or privately owned properties. The reminder came after the government stopped with immediate effect all fats at sporting facilities across the country. These include the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, the Hazley Crawford Stadium, and the Jean Pierre Complex. In response to questions sent by CNC3 News, the EMA said that in support of the government's efforts to reduce excessive noise pollution, it will be implementing strengthened pre-carnival stakeholder engagement, including sessions with the police, the National Carnival Commission, and the entertainment sector. Now, the EMA also plans to increase field monitoring and coordinated night operations. It will also undertake a modernization of the control rules to update thresholds, introduce technology-driven monitoring tools, and improve enforcement efficiency. And as the authority continues working with the government to advance a national policy position on noise pollution, it has submitted a position paper on fireworks management, recommending a ban on traditional explosive fireworks. On to some other developments now, with a high number of overweight children in TNT. The Ministry of Education is moving to impose food restrictions at schools. Permanent Secretary Claudel McKellar says several sugary drinks and high-fat snacks will be banned as part of a broader plan to improve students' health. The changes follow a 2017 ban that targeted sugar-sweetened beverages, expanding restrictions to more unhealthy foods. McKellar told a joint select committee that the ministry is reviewing meals served through the school nutrition program and cafeteria policies with guidance from the Ministry of Health.
Reducing the sugar content of beverages and snacks, managing the fat content, sodium content. There are certain items that would be prohibited because we are very concerned about the welfare and the health of our children. We stand on the principle that a healthy body contributes to a healthy mind for all students.
And staffing shortages continue to challenge the Student Support Services Division, particularly in professional and technical roles. Many of these positions are contract posts requiring the Ministry's Human Resources Division to actively advertise and recruit. McCallum said the Ministry is reaching out to local universities to determine how readily positions can be filled. The goal is to ensure experienced professionals are available to support students, especially those with special needs or from vulnerable communities.
In looking at that, we have had conversations not only with the University of the West Indies, Costa and USC, because they would send practicum students to us, so at least they get that overall experience. We have had that type of conversation to help them understand the navigation of the school environment and dealing with different types of parents.
Now, the Ministry is also introducing AI-enabled learning materials for Form 1 students to help improve outcomes in mathematics. Students will have access through school laptops with the application designed to work even in areas with limited internet connectivity. Let's take a short break. Sport news up ahead.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
The moment my children came into my life, I do everything I can for them to live healthy, enjoyable lives. Nature's Ways Alive Kids Gummies are multivitamin gummies meant to support the development of children's bodies. They come in delicious fruit flavors and contain natural plant-based pectin. This means that if I'm looking for an alternative to animal-based gelatin for personal reasons, they are the best choice for my little ones. Choose Alive Kids Gummies by Nature's Way for your children because they deserve it.
Things don't always go as expected. Be ready with Trinry for auto, home, business and group life. Call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Huge insurance premium. Pay your premiums bit by bit with FlexiPay from Trinry. For more manageable auto, home and commercial insurance payments, call us at 800-TRIN or visit trinry.com today. Trinry. Premier insurance coverage for less.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
Bowling things off, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force began the Super 50 Cup title defense with a no result against Barbados Pride today. Rain delayed the start of the match at the Sir Frank Worrell Memorial Ground in St. Augustine, reducing the match to 20 overs per side. Barbados only batted for 5.1 overs of them and reached 48 without loss before the rain returned, forcing the match to be abandoned. At the Queen's Park Oval, Guyana Harpy Eagles made 287 for 6 and 47 overs against Jamaica Scorpions, but that match was also abandoned due to the inclement weather. Still on the pitch, Captain Shea Hope's Masterclass 100 was all in vain as West Indies lost the second one-day international against New Zealand yesterday. Ian Wason tells us after a delayed start, Shea Hope registered his 19th ODI 100 and has now completed a ton against our all full members.
After 16 overs were lost to rain, making it a 34-over contest instead, West Indies power play woes continued with the early dismissal of John Campbell, caught at third man of Kyle Jamieson for 4. Casey Carty was caught at point with West Indies 38 for 2. Captain Shea Hope then came in and hit this beautiful shot to bring up 6,000 runs in ODIs in his 147th match. But Akim Ogist was third wicket down, 62 for 3. Shafin Rutherford joined in the fun with this 6 to up the tempo, but his knock came to a disappointing end when he was fourth out for 13, West Indies 84 for 4, and then 86 for 5 with the dismissal of Ruston Chase. Justin Graves also passed in the rush for 22. Romario Shepherd sized up this 6, bringing over his form from the T20s. But he was going for another one and gifted Blair Tickner. Shepherd also made 22. Meanwhile, the skipper brought up his 19th ODI 100 by clearing the ropes and finished on 109 not out as the visitors closed on 247 for 9. New Zealand's reply started well thanks to openers Devon Conway and Rachin Ravindra in familiar conditions. Conway scored 90, that included 13 fours, and Ravindra counted 5 sixes and 4 fours in his 56 during their 106-run opening stand. Ravindra was the first to go court chase. Bowled Graves. The Kiwis were cruising at 135 when Chase removed Will Young and Jaden Seals removed Mark Chapman within 4 balls. But Conway showed them the way and was on 90 when he was out at 166 for 4. The Kiwis got late contributions of 39 not out from Tom Latham and skipper Mitchell Santner, who made 34 not out, guiding them to 249 for 5, a 5-wicket win, and a 2-0 lead in the series with a final match on Thursday. Ian Wason, CNC3 Sport.
Well, the West Indies will play New Zealand in their 3rd ODI tomorrow at 9 p.m. in Saturn Park, New Zealand. That's it for sport. It's back to a break.
We're back, and we came straight to Royal Castle to pick up some delicious food. We got a queen bucket, a king bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra sides, a rotisserie chicken, and a snack box. Oh, and that delicious honey mustard sauce, it's really lashing. Rudolph, do you think we should get some for Mrs. Claus and the elves, too? Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
Step into the Christmas season at Tile Depot. 12 by 12 tiles, $7.50. 17 by 17, $9.75. 18 by 18, $9.95. 20 by 20, $15.95. And 22 by 22, only $20. Visit Tile Depot Limited, Bagney Trace Chase Village. Call 234-4402.
At CTS College Private Secondary School, we understand that every student learns differently. This is why we provide them with the freedom to choose their ideal workload. With full-time and part-time classes delivered face-to-face and online, and dedicated teachers to help them reach their academic goals. We also provide regular updates to students and parents. Plus, we have affordable rates and flexible payment terms. Enroll today at CTS College.
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
And house, you said it's a 9, man. Survey said.
Two families, one game, endless fun. Who will walk away with the prize? Family Feud, weekdays at 5:30 p.m. only on CNC3.
The World Bank and the Inter-American Development Bank say Hurricane Melissa has caused the most expensive storm damage in Jamaica's history. They estimated that the hurricane caused $8.8 billion in physical damage. A rapid assessment found most of the destruction was to homes and infrastructure, with smaller impacts on businesses and agriculture. Officials say the findings will guide Jamaica's reconstruction plans, and they are ready to provide financial and technical support to help the country. Internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump has signed a bill ordering the release of government files on the late convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. Well, the Justice Department has 30 days to release federal investigation documents. President Trump had opposed the release, but changed his mind after pressure from Epstein's victims and members of his own party. Congress passed a bill with only one House member voting against it. Today is expected to be mostly cloudy with scattered showers or periods of rain. The occasional thunderstorm is still possible. Gusty winds and street or flash flooding can be expected in areas under heavy showers. A yellow level adverse weather alert is also still in effect. The forecast high is 28 degrees Celsius in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, thank you so much for joining us for a look at the day's developments so far. We'll have these stories and so much more coming up for you in our major newscast at 7 p.m. today. Until then, have a great day.